The Pittsford Wildcats are coming off a runner-up performance in the MITCA State meet. We have their head coach, Bryan Smith, with us tonight. Bryan, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Let's talk a little bit about the MITCA meet. You guys won that last year. This year you finished runners-up to Reading.
Yes, that's correct.
And talk a little bit about the meet. What took place to help you finish so high?
Well, the girls really performed well this year. Like I said, they came up, did above our expectations for them, and right off from the beginning, from the first event, they all did their part, and like I said, some were overachievers. I think they just had a great day.
Yeah, and I was looking through the numbers on Sunday. One person that jumped out was Maddie Clark, who ended up breaking the record for that meet in the discus, right?
Yes. Yep.
She threw, I think, 128, and she beat Heather Lantis, who at the Hillsdale Academy had thrown like 125. So those are two pretty decent kids right there.
Oh, very, very good.
And don't forget, I think Maddie's a sophomore.
Yes. Yep.
So the future is really bright. Talk a little bit about your season, Bryan. Did you think that, obviously winning the MITCA meet last year, did you think you could make this kind of run again this year?
Well, we had a lot coming back. We lost two really big performers last year. But like I said, the girls stepped up, and like I said, we had some new freshmen come in that did their part, and even these younger girls and my seniors this year stepped up again. So we had a chance. I knew we had a chance.
At the MITCA meet, in addition to Maddie Clark, who are some other folks that finished high for your team?
Miranda Ayers, like I said, she won the shot put, and her sister Madison was second, so that was a big event for us. Ruth Letherer broke our school record in the mile, finished second, almost won that. Our 800 relay team won. Like I said, we had quite a few top finishes.
This group right here, I think you were part of the Libby was part of the relay team that won too, right?
Yes, she was. Yep.
And when I read that, I had Libby in a class last semester, so when I saw that she had won that relay, I knew I was going to have her in this week to talk about it a little bit. You had area's best track meet last night. How did that go?
We had some good performances, and things didn't go our way. Emily Poling, like I said, sprained her ankle, so hopefully we'll have her back by Saturday. But we broke the school record in the 400 relay that Libby was a part of as well. And we did. We had some good performances, and it's hard to get up on a Saturday meet and then stay there 3 days later with no practice in between, and then when you're looking forward to the next Saturday's meet too.
It's a crazy time for track. I mean, you did have the MITCA meet, then you have the area's best, and now you have the state meet coming up this weekend. Downpour about early on in that meet last night. I was drinking coffee with my wife. We had to go inside. We couldn't sit on the back porch anymore. No big deal for us. You guys trying to do a track meet, gale force winds and heavy rains, coach.
Oh yeah, it came down. It came down pretty good. Luckily, it was early. That meet starts later. The field events start at 5, and they just postponed things for a little bit, and then got it going again. It didn't last very long, luckily, and it came out to be a pretty decent evening.
You have a situation where you set a meet record in the discus last weekend. You say you got first and second in the shot. I mean, your girls are just dominating in some of those field events early on. That kind of helps build up a cushion a little bit going forward, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And I've got to give recognition to the other coaches, Coach Heft and Coach Brown and Coach Clark. Like I said, they do a lot for us too in those events.
Libby Kale, let's talk about your relay. First at the MITCA meet. What relay did you guys win?
We won the 800-meter relay at MITCA.
So that's each of you running a 200.
Yes, sir.
So you got to get it. You got to pick them up and put them down. I mean, that's a straight sprint around that half lap. Did you think you had that kind of a finish in you? Did you think you could win it when you went into it?
Definitely. It really is important to get the handoffs on. And when me and Katie Clement had a really great handoff, I was really confident. So I was pretty confident going in.
Talk about the anchor leg of the race. Was it close? Did you blow them out? I mean, how close was that finish?
Well, J.C. Berger is a really strong runner, so she kind of pulled away, and we had a pretty strong finish.
And then last night at area's best, no problem.
Well, we had a mess up in a handoff, and we got disqualified. So
a big problem.
Yeah, a big problem there.
You qualified for that at the state level, though, right? And you'll run that Saturday?
Yep, and we're going for a school record in that relay.
Get it done.
Yes.
And you've already graduated.
Yes, I have.
Wow, that's amazing. Ruth, you were right up there at the top at the MITCA too. Talk about your performance.
Well, before I ran it, like the I think it was the week before or the Tuesday before, I ran 1 second short of the school record, and so going.
Talking about the 2 mile.
The 1 mile.
I'm sorry, the 1 mile. Okay.
Yeah. And so I was really nervous about it, but I thought I thought that I could do it. And then after, I was a little worried after I had gotten 2 laps because the mile's 4, because I looked at the time and I knew that I had to repeat what I had just done. But then in the 3rd lap I started picking off the girls, and then in the last lap I realized that I was going a lot faster than I started off. So yeah, I was just trying to keep in front of the 2nd place girl, so I didn't realize how close I got to 1st place. But once I crossed the finish line, I actually had to shove her over because I didn't want to crash into her. So it ended up being a really good race for me.
To finish that close to Reading, the defending state champs, obviously the runner-up to you guys last year in the MITCA. Obviously they have Jenny Davis and a lot of sensational athletes. Is that becoming kind of a rivalry between your teams right now? You've been so close the last couple of years.
Well, at first we were we didn't really like Reading, but then they were really nice to us. I mean, they'll come up and give us hugs and tell us good job and good luck, and I mean, a lot of times they'll even cheer for us whenever they're running. So now we're really just really good friends. And
having had a chance to know a lot of those kids over at Reading, it is kind of hard to root against them. They're really nice kids, but so are you. And it's an incredible competition when these two teams get together. Now, you found out last night, I think, Ruth, that you and Jenny were named the Jennifer Beach Memorial Scholarship winners, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, first of all. A lot of incredible applicants for that event. Were you surprised to find out? What was your reaction when you found out that you won that?
Well, I mean, I was a little bit relieved because, I had spent a lot of time on scholarships, and I was really hoping that it would pay off. And so that one did, and it ended up that was, I think, the only one that, got a presentation and a really big deal out of it. So, it made my parents and grandparents really proud, which was really nice.
And deservedly so. Jennifer is a great kid, and so are you and Jenny. Emily, what the heck did you do? We're standing here with Emily Poling right now. She's on crutches. Her right ankle's all taped up. What happened?
Well, after the 2-mile relay yesterday, I handed off the baton to Ruth, and I went to step off the track, and I stepped on the metal rim around the inside, and it kind of popped my ankle, and it kind of hurt real bad, but then it swelled up, so now I'm just recovering for Saturday. But
So what is your expectation? Your coach says you're going to be good to go on Saturday, but what do you expect to be able to do Saturday? I mean, do you think you can go close to 100%?
I hope so. I'm not.
Just do the best you can, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely do the best.
Is there any circumstance where you would just shut it down and not participate on Saturday?
I really don't want to not. My mom and dad keep telling me, you don't have to. If it hurts, this will hurt for the rest of your life. But I don't know. This is the last meet, so I feel what the heck? I might as well.
And what events will you be running on Saturday?
The 2-mile relay, possibly long jump, depending on if it hurts, and maybe the mile relay.
Coach, can you change people in and out of relays once they qualify, or do you have to have the exact 4 kids who qualified?
No, relays we can switch once we get up there. So the individual events, they have to qualify for those events, but the relays we can move those around a little bit. And we've been thinking about what we're going to do already, just as backups, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, the hope is that Emily Poling can get back out there and do her thing on Saturday. Like she said, it's the last meet, and it'd be great to give her a chance to compete. You have great kids, Coach. Obviously, you've had an incredible season one more time. Track has always been a really strong suit at Pittsford for a long, long time. They've won state championships and all the rest of it. And for you guys to be just adding to that legacy, Coach, you got to be really proud of it, right?
Oh, yeah, very proud of these girls. Like I said, they've been fun to work with. Like I said, some of these I've started coaching 6th grade cross country, so they've been around for a while. And like I said, it's been nice. It's been a good tradition there.
Walk me through this weekend. When do you go up? Where do you stay? When do you guys really start competing on Saturday?
We're going to leave at noon on Friday. We're going to head up or go up the night ahead of time. We're competing in Hudsonville, so we'll go up to the track and practice up there, then go and get our hotel rooms and take them out to eat and just relax them a little bit and get up Saturday morning. And like I said, I think the boys pole vault will probably start about 9 o'clock, and then the other field events about 10, and shortly after the 2-mile relay we'll get going. And like I said, we'll see where it goes from there.
What's the weatherman saying for Saturday up there?
Rain and cool.
All right. Here we go again. Huh? You
Yep.
guys are used to it.
Yeah, we'll take whatever we get. Everybody has the same conditions.
I know you guys are super busy this week. The fact that you carved out a few minutes for us tonight and for all of your fans listening is awesome. We wish you guys all the best on Saturday. I hope you bring it home and accomplish everything you want to accomplish, and congratulations to you and your team, Coach.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.